Hi there, Bill of the North again. It's a nice sunny, balmy 16 degrees Fahrenheit out on a crisp February afternoon. And I'm going to do a little hiking around here, and then I will cook up something hot to have for our snack later on with a very basic kit that I will be trying out for the first time today, but I have every expectation that it will work as intended. Stand by. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind noise. I'm a bit overdressed today, sweating already a little bit, but the simple explanation is that I had intended to stop earlier and do my video, but I just didn't feel like stopping. And I'm also carrying a pack, which doesn't help, so I'm just going to stop frequently and try to keep myself from overheating. And then we will get some more nature shots, and then eventually I'll get to the video. Well, the main part of the video. Well, here's a nice little spot to stop and make my cup of soup with. It's pretty well shielded from the breeze, and it's raised up over the immediate surroundings, so I have good fields of observation all around me. Not that that's a real issue. And the only problem with camping or stopping to cook something in the winter is, where do you sit? So I guess I'll clear off that log and try to find a spot there. And this is what I wanted to show inside this pouch here. I only have one hand to hold the camera, and I do not have my tripod, so I may end up reshooting some of this at home. So if you see some dramatic recreations, that will explain why. Plus the battery on this camera is not really great when it's cold. So here's what I'm going to be feasting on. And my matches and everything. And this is what my kit is, my little cooking outfit. Okay, so here's what's in here. I'll take the strap off camera. And here is the little alcohol burner, and I've got a little pad to go underneath it to insulate it from the cold ground if necessary. There's the alcohol burner. Crappy plastic spoon. Those old heavy-duty MRE sea ration plastic spoons were much better, and if you can find one, and I hope I can, I will replace this with one of those. Matches and a lighter in the other pouch on the side of the canteen cover. Now in this particular type of pouch, you can separate the strap from the cover, and that's what I've done. And so the cover is actually rolled around the fuel bottle, and that holds it in there pretty well. And of course I've got the canteen, full quart, and the canteen cup, and the little GI stove on there. Now I have been using in this little burner somewhere around 20 milliliters of fuel inside the house to heat half a liter of water to a rolling boil. I'm putting less water in today, but since we're outside, I'm going to just top off that with alcohol to the brim, and if I have extra fuel left over, so be it. Lighters really suck, and I'll tell you why. I dropped this in the snow, so it doesn't want to spark up now. And I can't get it to light, and it's so small I can't hold it properly. Wow, these strike anywhere matches are not what they're cracked up to be either. Not what they used to be. Look how many I had to use just to get one to light. Another thing to be wary of is I'm straddling the log here, so I have to be careful if I move my foot. Bam! It's so easy to knock that over. Well, it's not quite at a rolling boil. I'll give it another minute or two just to see if I can do it. All right, close enough. We just about ran out of fuel there. Didn't quite reach a rolling boil. That's why we test these things out. Wow, what a great hike. And so many lessons learned or relearned. Just how much more difficult it is to do things when it's cold, how much longer it takes to do it. The matches didn't want to work properly. I used a lot more stove fuel than I thought I was going to use. The lighter wouldn't work at all. And the fasteners and the snaps and the adjusters on my pack, just everything was so much more difficult. So and harder to hold with numb hands, harder to hold with my gloves. It took me nearly an hour to heat those noodles and then to eat them and put everything away and be ready to go again. And gosh, just imagine if I was out backpacking, hiking, doing a camp. It's just great to do it, to get out here and do this stuff and really in real conditions and see what the problems are. You know, a lot of that stuff I never would have thought of at home because, you know, I go out on the deck, it's 3 degrees out, I'm using the same stuff, it's cold, you figure it's going to be good in the field, but there are differences, and I encountered a lot of those today. Theoretical knowledge is great, but practical, empirical testing is where we want to confirm it.